I want to give the trading bot $5,000 to manage and see what comes of it. I want to open between 5 to 10 trades and assess its effectiveness. Trades I will open with 15% each time, and let's see together what comes of it. Accordingly, the first trade will be opened with $750. Let's go. I want to open the first trade on the currency pair Australian dollar Canadian dollar. I go to the bot booster and select this currency pair and I receive a sell signal. I don't do any analysis. I don't use an entry point. I just immediately open my trade. If we look at this currency pair, we see that the volumes have dropped significantly, making it quite difficult to analyze. And let's see how the booster bot handles this task. And how do you see with the first trade, it handles it excellently and brings me $550. Accordingly, I will open the next trade with $840. I will round my amounts binary trading bot a bit to make it more clear how much I am earning. That is already a 10% increase from just one trade. And yes, to activate this robot, you need to click the link in the description right now and find the link to the booster bot. Its activation takes literally 10 minutes and it is integrated on the Telegram platform. You don't need to download anything, buy anything. You just go to Telegram. If you don't have it, download it from the official website and activate Boost Roboto. It really only takes 10 minutes of your time, but after that, you will be able to receive the same signals. If something doesn't work out for you, then write to our support account. They will respond and help you set everything up. Therefore, I will leave the link to the support account in the description, and let's move on to the second trade. Now, I want to choose a currency pair, British Pound, Japanese Yen. I go back to the booster bot and select the same currency pair. The trade time is 1 minute and I receive a sell signal right from here again without any entry points binary options bot. I open my sell trade. To help you understand how the booster bot works, I'll explain a bit now. Firstly, it's an artificial intelligence that we have trained for a very long time, several years with the team, in order to successfully analyze the market. It already knows many patterns. It knows how to analyze financial news that comes out every day. We can track this with the chart when we have very strong impulses in the market. That's exactly the news. These are large volumes and accordingly we can track them and profit from them, or in another case simply warn when it's not advisable to trade. That is, it's very convenient for us to work with artificial intelligence. It already knows the market behavior and accordingly adapts to it. It's important to understand that this is not 100%. Your status won't close 10 out of 10 trades, although 10 out of 10 trades might close for you. But over a longer distance, for example, 100 out of 100 trades, you will never close with any indicator, not on your own nor with any trading bot. But approximately 80 out of 100 trades will AI Trading 2025 close in profit for you. We consider this to be quite good statistics. The second trade also brings me a decent profit, and the next trade can already be opened at $935. My balance is growing very confidently, and as you can see, I emphasize once again, I am not doing any analysis and not using any entry points. Let the next currency pair be euro-dollar. I choose this currency pair, switch to the booster bot, and make sure that your currency pair and the time for the trade matches the signal you want to receive. This is very important. And I receive a buy signal. I open my buy trade right from here and I emphasize once again that I am not using any entry point or any analysis on my behalf. The booster bot performs the complete analysis. If you find yourself in such a situation, it's very frustrating when a deal closes at a loss of 1 or 2 points simply due to volatility. If we choose the euro-dollar currency pair, we can observe that there is currently no volume here. Let's confirm this, and indeed we can observe how the price has, you could say, stalled in place. This is exactly why you need to choose the right time for a deal and the right currency pair to do it correctly. Subscribe to our Telegram channel. We have now partnered with a very large investment company, ATA, which shares its expertise. And precisely from them, we can hear and understand how to work with currency pairs. So be sure to subscribe to our joint Telegram channel. There, you will find even more information that will help you work confidently. This deal closed at a loss, and I can cover my deal now by increasing the percentage. But I can continue trading at 15%. I propose to open a deal at 20%, which is 1,060. Yes, at the moment I will be taking a greater risk, but this risk is justified because, as I mentioned, in the long term, we will have about 80 or even 90% positive deals. I will choose a currency pair again, British pound to Japanese yen. There is good movement here and a good payout. I switch to the BoosterBot, select this Earn with BoosterBot community currency pair and set the time for the deal to 1 minute. And I get a sell signal. I open a sell deal right from here. While we are watching this currency pair, I want to tell you a secret. To customize the BoosterBot for yourself, you need to choose one currency pair, select one time, and open 5 deals. In this way, the BoosterBot will adjust to you. If you have already activated the BoosterBot, just send it the command start. Then the BoosterBot will automatically restart and perform these actions. In this way, the BoosterBot will understand that you are customizing it for yourself, and it will analyze the market individually for you. In fact, this is not such a complex artificial intelligence mechanism, and we managed to implement it for each user individually. It sounds, of course, cool that it adapts individually to each trader, and it may seem complex at times, but in reality, it's much simpler than it appears. However, the efficiency of trading increases significantly. Earning $890 was an excellent result. The next trade, again at 15%, is $930. Not bad. Now I'll choose the currency pair Australian dollar Swiss franc. I go back to the BoosterBot, select this currency pair, and set the trade duration to 1 minute. I receive a sell signal and open a sell trade directly from here. By the way, besides the fact that the BoosterBot includes news analysis, it also features a total of 94 indicators. Some indicators we purchased from top traders, some we developed ourselves, and some we simply took from publicly available sources that work well. It's in this combination that BoosterBot performs excellently. A great trade brings me $74. This was the 4th trade, and I already have almost $7,000 in my balance. I will open the next trade at $1,040. Just watch how my balance increases, and let's open another trade on the currency pair Australian dollar Swiss franc. I like this currency pair. It has good movement and relatively good payout. And I receive another signal to sell. I'll open a sell trade right from here. Let's watch this trade. As you can see, the second trade in a row closes in profit and brings me $830. I have already added more than 50% to my deposit, and let's open the final trade again at 15%. That's $1,000. Well, let it be $65 and let's look at the currency pair. Let's choose another one, British pound Canadian dollar. They look very good, and if we look at the volumes, indeed the volumes here are higher than on other currency pairs. Therefore, we can take this currency pair. Let's ask BoosterBot where the price will go on this currency pair. And BoosterBot gives me a buy signal. I open a buy trade right from here. We wait for the result, and I remind you that right now you can follow the link in the description and activate BoosterBot. You can receive the same signals with it and earn in the same way. And also note that I traded with only 15% of my deposit and already made a 50% profit with just 5 trades. And now the 6th trade is about to close. It looks like it will close in profit. But let's not jump to conclusions. Let's wait. The excellent final 6th trade brings me $940. And as you can see, $8,700 on my balance means that I made a profit of $3,700, more than 50% with just 6 trades and a risk per trade of 15%. As you can see, trading is really simple if you use the right tools. And you can find all the necessary tools via the link in the description, also in our Telegram channel. So, subscribe to our Telegram channel, activate the booster bot, and start earning with our community. With that, I will say goodbye to you. See you soon, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment on this video.